Just on Blue Eyes back with another Dragon's Dogma 2 live stream, and we're gonna pick up where we last left off in Vernworth after fighting an ogre that invaded the fucking city. What I'm gonna do right now is go take a rest and see if I get Thaddeus back from my buddy. What have you been up to in the game? You're like, I'm gonna go to New Game Plus Plus. I tried looking throughout the city to see if I could find some chests with some fairy stones, and I had found chests before, but I haven't found anything new. See, I don't know how many I found. Yeah.
I'm at the end of my rope.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Oh, Thaddeus completed the Ogre Eliminator badge. Is that because of you, sir? Ogre Eliminator. Soothing Brew. Soothing Brew I got from someone, I can't read his name, Jormungadar. And then he gave me the magic metals. Put all in storage. Alright, we're going to set a new pawn quest. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I have a bunch of those too. I'm gonna put in Drake Destroyer. What do you think I should probably put that in there, huh? I'm gonna do... I do 999 just because it's not... It's a decent amount, but it's not killing me financially, you know? I feel like people can't help themselves when they see 999. Because you want it to be an even thousand, you know? There's a philosophy.
I return.
Yeah.
Ready to put all
There's a
I've learned to
philosophy
use.
behind it.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to...
I want to take a look. So the Eventide mask. Can you upgrade this or no? No, you can't. The mask can't be upgraded. A mask fashioned from the skin of a reptile, worn by attendees of the palace masquerades for sake of anonymity.
The forge on?
Well, what does Thaddeus look like without it? Without the hood on? I was just wondering. He does look pretty cool. He looks cool without the. He looks cooler without the hood, with just the mask. But the hood gives him more defense and debilitation resistance. Who, Thaddeus? Do you send him with the right stuff? Why do you gotta be so mean? Alright. Withdraw. I made another wick. Stone. Alright, wait. Let's go to combine items. Dried fruit is a good thing to make. I don't like ever have to buy any lamp oil because I'm always just making it. The right stuff. Night Stalker, do you have the right stuff? Yep, that's what I was telling Night Stalker. You got to force quit. That's the times that I had the audio issues was because I had restarted my Xbox and left it on quick resumed. Yep. And the thing that sucks is right now I'm in the same boat. I didn't learn from my lessons, but I was too lazy to restart my Xbox. That's why I get the audio issues. I think the reason why is I think there's a data leak. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, and the reason why I knew that was your issue, Nights, something that was affecting you, was because every time I watched your stream, uh, it said everyone's moniker rather than their real name. And I noticed for me, yeah, and it doesn't, it like, it starts off that way, and you have to access the server by hiring another pawn or dismissing a pawn for it to update the game to put their regular name rather than a moniker because you had it on quick resume. Are you gonna try to see the eclipse tomorrow, Rifter? Are you anywhere near the totality? Like being able to see 100%, the 100% eclipse, the path of the 100% is called totality.
Oh, tell me I haven't got
I'm gonna be driving
ladder here.
Daisy
Ah,
like 4
excellent
or
find.
5 hours up to like the northern. Yep. Well, if you have sunglasses, you can the right kind. You have to have ISO, a certain ISO protection to do it.
I cannot stand to remain here another moment.
Time to be heading home.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Any example will be a bad example.
So if
Yeah.
we check the hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
All right, where are we gonna head to? Right, meow. Oh, I need to go to Melv. I need to go to Melv. So fastest way is.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a
Am I going the right direction? No, I'm not.
monster storyteller.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I have Jill's pawn right now. How come everywhere I go is always the elf? The elf is here everywhere. I already escorted you someplace, sir. I gotta go someplace else now.
So tired. Is there no escape?
I'll gladly stay a while. I wish life was nothing but
I'll say just slaughter him.
Goblins, master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You have my protection.
There's constantly like goblins and shit invading the capital city now.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Could allow us to save
I
our
was-
strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
Yeah, like last night before I logged off, we had to slay an ogre. There was an ogre in the middle of fucking town. Alright, so there's definitely a secret token somewhere around here. I got that out. Yeah, for secret tokens? Yeah, like a week ago. I've got like 110 secret tokens, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, like when I was in
Now here's a surprise.
Batal, I just
collection
so happened
grows.
upon that
Interesting.
shrine with
I shall have
the
to
lady
inform
that
my own master of this.
unlocks. Yeah, I got the augment like almost immediately. Like it's like the first augment you get for that class.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find
So
a
like
purpose
I
for
got to like
time.
rank 3 in that vocation, but I didn't like it, and I was trying to do too many combat related things, and I was like, I'm too weak. Like I gotta, for me to try this class in earnest, I gotta go to like places that are easier foes.
Perhaps we ought
Where
to
I was
have
trying to
stayed
do
at
it
an
in
inn to
Batal.
regain our strength.
You know, like at low
It is
vocation.
our duty
and
to
just-
follow.
it wasn't working.
however tired we may be.
But when I saw that augment was like one of the like first or second
Always
augment,
priority.
I was like, oh hell yeah. And so I equipped it pretty quickly. Have you been using it?
Dare I say it?
Yeah, it's like you and I are
Trust
playing
our
the game
foe
totally
well
different,
and
opposite of
true.
each other. It sounds like,
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
which is fine.
Let us instead
That's however we
strive
want to play
better
it.
ourselves with
Like
bravery.
that's why I'm not that far in the story, because I've just been literally just exploring and doing things like looking for all the secret tokens. Well, yeah, that's. Well, the thing I wanted the dousing daggers pretty quick, so that was part of my yeah, I think the last one is stupid.
The pawns here
Like I was
are
looking
all
at the
men, I
ranks
noticed.
like
Surely
more
a
thoroughly the other
coincidence.
day,
Don't
and
make
I
such
was
a
like,
fuss.
having a ring that gives you discipline for vocations should not be the last thing you fucking get. Because by the time that you find all 220, you're gonna have max vocation already. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I can do no less than service to you.
that should be like a mid-tier item.
That's better. Many thanks.
Yeah, because I'm using a ring of... Wait, I think I'm using a ring of triumph. Oh, I took it off. I took it off when I changed to mage just because I wanted to boost my magic and reduce the incantation time. But yeah, I was using it up until just yesterday. Yeah, I guess Slight is only 10 points, but 10 points across the board for a bunch of different stuff, it's worth it, you know?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
For me it was.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Maybe, that's weird, because I was looking at something else that said Slight, and it only gave 10. So, like, you would think all Slights would be equal, no?
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite.
Prepare to engage! I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
That I was comparing it to was another ring of some sort, and oh, I remember what it was. It was, you know, the ring that we got for having the deluxe edition. Damage and no, to damage resistance and magics. Yeah, it was only 10 for each. So I assumed all slights were 10.
I will finish this here and now.
Yeah. You can pick up Saurians. I'm walking around with the whole Saurian.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
So I had Implicate on Thaddeus for a really long time, and it was really good, but it doesn't give that damage bonus like Smokescreen does. Mm-hmm.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns!
I've got him pinned. You'll have a hard time with this 12 now.
I don't know. I think it depends on the party makeup. Yeah, well, I'm not playing as a thief right now. I'm leveling up
That
mage.
one hurt.
You have my protection.
Oh yeah, Thaddeus was doing that for like 30 levels. Like well, I shouldn't say 30 levels because I'm only, what the fuck am I?
just had a
40
thought.
something.
Curious thing.
Maybe for at least
One of
10
my
or
former
15 levels
masters
because
chose
he
to hire
I
only
I did warrior and
I
fighter
wonder
first,
why.
Each to their own.
but I had implicate on him like because I knew how good it was because I was using it myself, you know, and it was good in the first game. So
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
like I don't know if I want to keep him a thief
Flawless execution.
long term or if I
Let's
want to
aim
pivot
for
him to an
greater
archer
precision
or
with
back
our
to a
next
warrior.
attempt.
Yeah, it sucks because today was a weekend day, and I didn't get on this game until 20 minutes ago. Just like I stayed up late last night. I stayed up until 2 a.m. playing, so I slept until 1 p.m. and then I woke up and I had to tend to Daisy and stuff and do IRL like chores like dishes and shit like that, and then I had to like start seriously planning, like at least a little bit, like whether or not I was actually gonna pull the trigger on going to see the solar eclipse, because like the whole plans got destroyed, right? Because essentially what happened was I asked for the day off from work like a month ago, because like a little before that, like a week before that, my sister says to me, "Hey, Aaron,
And true.
the solar eclipse is going to be so close to us, we should go see it." And we had a mutual friend, Linnea, that lives in New Hampshire.
Splendid.
And
The enemy
oh
has fought
shit, the
reinforcements.
audio thing is happening.
Seems
Son
they
of a
need to match
bitch.
our might through strength of
I
numbers.
need to force for the game. No, it stopped. And so what happened was, like, I guess Jill had talked to our friend Linnea and was like, you know, I'm gonna go see it. You know, it's gonna be like, you know, 2 or 3 hours north of where I live. So, you know, we could meet up and then all go together. And the goal was, like, I was gonna ride with Jill, with Daisy, right? We're gonna take Daisy with us. And Comrade was supposed to be in a puppy boot camp for socialization training and stuff. But then what happened was, like, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, Jill took him for like a checkup at the vet, and he has an ear infection. It's almost gone now, but you know, that's when they identified it and said that you know, they need to give him the antibiotics, and it delayed his puppy boot camp admission because, you know, they don't want him to going into a puppy boot camp with an infection. And it's nothing major, but you know, they didn't want it to get worse or spread to other dogs, which is understandable. So now he's not at puppy boot camp when he was supposed to be at puppy boot camp. So Jill's like, I can't go. And I'm like, oh no. So then she tells that to Linnea, and then I procrastinate, and then I reach out to Linnea and I said, hey, I'm going even though Jill's not
No harm
going.
in picking a
And
few.
Linnea's like, oh, me and my mom got invited to like a party that's gonna be in totality in like upstate New York. I was like, oh really? I was like, so you're not gonna stay in New Hampshire? Like, and she was like, no. She's like, I would invite you if it was my place to, but she's like, it's not. She goes, you know, it would be awkward for her to invite me to a party that she wasn't hosting, you know. So I was like, oh, I understand.
No
So
one can defend themselves.
so
from
now I'm
grapple
just driving
guns.
by myself up there with Daisy, because I still want to see it, you know. Oh, the other thing that sucked too was we were gonna rent video equipment. We were gonna rent a high-end Blackmagic camera, along with telephoto lens and neutral density filters to like really get a good recording of it, you know, like a professional recording. And then Jill did the research and was like, it's gonna cost like $500, $600 just to rent that stuff, because it wasn't gonna be a situation where we could rent it for like the day, because it's on a Monday. You'd have to rent it on Friday because they're not open on the weekends,
That battle took
and so
more
you have to
out of
pay
me
for
than I would've
Friday,
liked.
Saturday,
We ought to
Sunday
consider this
just
a
to use
lesson.
it for Monday.
This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
And so yeah, so it's just like everything just blew up in my face. Yeah, but I'm gonna make the best of it, I guess. So like I essentially just Googled, you know, New Hampshire, where's Totality gonna be, and there's these there's this state park that's gonna be in the path of Totality, and they're having like a big event there. So I just put it in Waze and I said, you know, how long is it gonna take to drive there? And it's 4 hours away from where I live. So just gonna head up there. I just hope traffic isn't too shitty, because like that's the thing the news is saying is like how bad the traffic's gonna be. And like New York, New City, New York, like
My word.
literally
This ox cart has been destroyed.
put themselves in a state of
Wrought by
emergency
the hands of
because of the
brigands.
situation. Because there's so many
Claws of
tourists
monsters.
coming in.
We must
And
remain
I guess
vigilant.
one of the places you'll be able to see Totality, which I wish I would have known sooner, because I would have made plans way sooner to try to go there, is Niagara Falls. You're going to be able to see 100% eclipse at Niagara Falls. That's going to be mad cool to see an eclipse at Niagara Falls. Oh, actually, I could have gone that way. Yeah, I'm going to Mel to try to get one of those grimoires for Murden. I don't know who from. I just know I gotta go up there. Do right? Dudley do right. I know. I'll be here all night. Freaking, yeah, the reason why I'm doing Mage right now is because I just want to get, and I'm going to do it for Thaddeus too. I just want to get that last augment. It fucking sucks it's the last augment. That makes it so your stamina recharges hella fast.
I will protect you.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I did it. Oops, I did it again. I'll just cross on the river right here. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, the brine. Let's cross it right here.
Air Master! Saurians!
Isis our ally against such means.
With Thaddeus having the Blades of the Pyre on him, he, on average, is running around with half health like all the time. Yeah, he's not smart enough to use the fucking other spell. Like, he uses the other spell, I mean, not a spell, but ability. Like he's using it right now. Like I'm watching him. He's got Formless Feint on, right? But like,
One of us has been drenched.
exactly. Holy shit! He had Formless Feint on, and he just fucking did Skull Splitter on the Saurian, and fucking its blood was just gushing out from like every direction. So, Night Stalker lent me his want to go north. Lent me his holy daggers. Yeah, and I didn't upgrade them because I was like, you know, I know they're like end game daggers. And then he's like, I don't care, just upgrade them. I was like, you sure? He goes, yeah. I was like, all right. So I'm trying to think of like if I should do Elven or like Romundian or like Dwarven, because
Not bad.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
it sucks because I just found a lightning daggers. And I did Elven twice, which really got their magic on par with damage, because the magic was substantially lower than the damage. But I'm holding on to the last slot to do Dwarven. Yeah. I hear a token. It also might not be a token. Also could be a Wakestone. Let's use Dragon's Gaze. Oh, it's definitely a token. I tried looking for the tweet about the poll that Capcom did for a first DLC, but I couldn't find it. Like, I was curious to see what their list was. I mean, the poll's probably over.
Come on then.
Let's dance.
Better on me, man.
So,
I enjoy the chase.
You got?
so you just
shan't
make a
let them
tweet,
harm you.
and you say, I want this tweet to be a poll, and you can put, I think, up to 5 poll items. I'm doing a little bit of both, but yeah, they did a poll. According to Jill, the poll was, what would you like to see as the first DLC? And they listed like several possibilities. I don't know if it was 3, if it was 5, if it was 2, but they listed like themed DLCs, and they
I'll collect
wanted
that.
fans
You
to
need
vote
trouble yourself.
on what. Yeah, so like and that's like, I'm sure the poll's over by now because it's been a couple weeks, but like I wanted to at least see what the poll items were, because I feel like they're gonna put up poll items of all things that they were already considering, and then the one that was most favored would be the one that they would actually put the effort into finalizing over the next 6 months or so, you know? For me, it would be a community boss.
I think not.
Like the Ur Dragon.
It seems we have a ranged armor.
Might be not use their range to our advantage.
Oh, son of a bitch. This is horrible. Yeah, I'm sorry.